Today we have a longtime friend and old teammate with a spicy interview, and as in spicy we mean Dominican. He has D1 and D3 university experience. He's fast, strong, and skillful. Introducing Patrick Figueroa.
Don't put this in the vid. Try not to. I'm Patrick Figueroa. I'm a junior. Why are you laughing?
You good?
I'm fine. Oh my God. I'm Patrick Figueroa. I'm a junior and I play at the University of Lynchburg. Do I like soccer?
Yeah.
Just a little bit, Not too much though.
How are you, bud?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
We've known each other for a minute.
Yeah, since what? Middle school?
Well,
we knew of each other, but we met in middle school.
My earliest memory of you was, I'll never forget.
The scrimmage at Edison, dusted you.
Where are we?
Lee District.
You have any memories here at Lee District?
Yeah, this is where I first started playing soccer. Scored my first goal here. It's a nice place.
Those are the LMVSC days, right?
Shit. The good days. We can't speak on it for legal reasons, but if you know, you know.
How did the soccer journey start for you?
I started playing soccer at school, and then afterwards, like midway through the year, I just really like it and I want to play for a team. So I trained with LMVSC for like half a season, like where I just wasn't on the team. I was just coming to practice every day. And then the next season I started playing, and from there it just took off.
First ever club, I guess.
Yeah, LMVSC. I never played rec. I just went straight to playing travel.
Were you always like a winger or something like that, striker?
I started off as a right back and a center back, but then I moved around a lot. So like went to wing, I went back to right back, like my middle school and freshman year. Then afterwards I went back to being a winger.
What school did you go to?
Elementary school, Rose Hill, and then high school I went to Hayfield, home of the Hawks. Imagine we did that though.
Get up there. If you want to, 1, 2, 3. You ever play high school soccer?
Yeah, I played from my freshman year to my senior year. We didn't have a junior year thanks to coronavirus, but it is what it is.
Have you had any influential coaches?
Before college, yeah. I would probably say my first coach, which is Coach Kyle, who I still train with to this day, and then Pepe. I think those two I just had the most fun playing under. They made soccer fun for me. They still look out for me. They treat me as if I was their family. So those are two coaches that probably hold the most weight. And probably I'd throw Dricky in there too. I know he's just the high school soccer coach, but I mean he's always looked out for us. He's always taking care of us. He's always there for us. So I'd throw Dricky in there too.
What did you prefer, high school or club soccer?
Club soccer, without a doubt. High school was strictly for fun. High school was just for the laughs. Like it wasn't anything serious. Like obviously I played seriously and I tried for sure. Cause like I didn't want to lose to my friends from like other high schools, but like high school was pretty much just for fun. It's not like we get scouted in high school or anything.
So what was your club experience like?
I really liked club. LMVSC, I started there. I was on the B team my first year. Got moved up after that. And then from there until we left to SYC, I was on the A team. I played mainly under Coach Kyle, and then like towards like the last year or two, because I played up in age, so that's why I never played with you. But I was playing 2002, and then towards like my last year, or the last 2 years I was playing 2003 as well, because it was good for me like personally to play up in age, because like I got to play against bigger players. But like 03, you guys were just more successful and you guys won more tournaments, so it's like then again you guys are playing against like nationally ranked teams and like higher ranked teams, so I just wanted a bit of both. And then once we left LMVSC, I went to SYC and played 03, where I probably had the most fun playing soccer those 2-3 years we were there.
Would you say that having a good group of boys for like a good 5-6 years playing together, did that like make you feel different in game, like play differently in game?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just makes you more comfortable. You don't have that break-in period where like you're like, okay, I got to get used to the team again. Like every year it's kind of like, oh, like I've been playing with Mark since we were 10. I've been playing with Tatan since we were 14. Like I know all these guys. It's easy, it's fun. It's not like, I don't think it's anything to stress about. Soccer was just fun for everybody. It was super competitive. We talked trash, but it wasn't like anything like crazy toxic. But I think it was fun. Like we'd go to practice and give our all. Like it wasn't. I think like not only did we bond off, like on the field, but like off the fields, we were all like close, and we would joke around, and we'd watch games together. We'd go out to eat. We'd do a bunch. Like we legitimately were like our best friends. The car rides would be hilarious. Like everyone's parents knew everybody. Like everybody knew like it was no like bad blood between everybody. I think it was a really like fun time for everybody. Like everyone who was involved, parents, people playing, Coach Pepe. Like I think everybody enjoyed it. I think it was the year before COVID hit. Like I think it was our sophomore year. I think our sophomore year. It's like our sophomore. I think that's the year I really started to like get like good. Not good, but like I really felt like start getting really confident like in my ability. I was like, I think I can like play in college. Like I was getting college interest. Like I started like from there, like talking to people, going to camps. I think that year for me was like started to like. Yeah, like I think I had the most fun there, and it was just the game got really like easy for me, and it was just fun. I think I always trained like really hard, but like from like sophomore to junior to like that COVID period, like that's when I like trained the hard. Like I was training like 3 times a day. Like we do the 6 a.m. with Coach Omar, and then we'd have the like 2 p.m. workout with Kevin on Zoom, and then we'd go to the field after that. So that was like 3 times a day, and you didn't even realize it because I mean there was nothing else to do. There was nothing to do. It was like do that or play Call of Duty, watch Netflix, and that's it. I was just doing it out of like boredom and just to stay busy, but like I got so much better playing during that time.
What type of player are you?
Kind of building off what you said, fast, tall, physical. I think I'm a very technical player. I don't think I get the respect I deserve for my technical ability. Yeah, I think I'm really that, and I think I'm just not like, I like being on the ball. I like playing 1-2s, like playing like, I guess, pretty soccer. I don't like just doing kick and run. Like, if you ever notice me and I'm in a kick and run system, like, I hate playing in it because it's not fun. Like, if you play me a ball through, like, okay, but if you're just sitting as a center back and just lofting it over to me and I just run it, I don't like, it's not fun. Like, I want to play 1-2s, touch the ball, like, pass around, do skills, like I guess play, like, prettier soccer. Like, that's what's fun for me. But, yeah, I think I'm a really skillful player. I'm really good on the ball, so I'm comfortable doing whatever. I like taking risks. I don't like playing like, I feel like nowadays people sometimes want you to be so boring and just like touch pass, like kind of put like no shade to Grealish, but like Grealish, like sometimes he'll just dribble and just cut back and just pass, and it's just like, if I'm on a 1v1, I'm taking it. Like sometimes I'm gonna lose, sometimes I'm gonna win, but that's part of the game. But creative, just like to have fun, honestly.
When did you start like getting serious with this?
Well, right going into COVID, I got my first offer from Mary Washington, and then like from that point on, like the fear of like not knowing what I was gonna do, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play soccer. It's only a matter of like, where am I playing now? Honestly, like through all of COVID, I thought I was gonna go there, and then I got D1 offers, and then I was just like, you get a scholarship offer from a D1, and like D3s can't give you money, so it's kind of a no-brainer. So I ended up going to Radford.
How long did you go to Radford for?
I was there for 2 years.
How was your experience there?
My first year, I think my team was really talented and we had really good players, and we couldn't really piece it together. Our coach we didn't really have the best coach either. Not to blame, like I think you know, it's on both. I don't think it was solely just the coach. I don't think it's solely just the players. I think it's a little bit of both. My freshman year, I played a little bit. I didn't really play much, but then spring season came around, I was starting to move up to like the top of the team. I was playing a lot. I was starting. I went back to right back. I played right back that whole spring. I did well, but I kind of hated it because I was just like, it's like I'm passing to the dude in my position, and I'm watching him do the stuff that like I trained for him, and I'm like, you know, if that was me, I would have did this and that, and like, like I'm playing and I'm passing to the dude that like the position I don't want to be in. It's like, okay, now I watch him do like, it's like, and then I'm like, you know, I would have did this differently or did this, like in my head. Obviously, I'm not saying it. But like, yeah, that spring was like really good for like confidence wise, because like then I realized like, oh, I can play against like competition, and I think I'll be okay. Fall came around, I was starting the first 2 or 3 games, and then had some stuff going on with the coach, so I didn't play for the next couple, like 2-3 games. And after that, when I came back, I was on the bench for like maybe like 3 to 4 games, and after that I started. But my sophomore year, I think individually it was like one of my better years. I mean, the stats don't really show, but like I think on the field I was playing a lot better. It was the system we were in was kind of hard for us to succeed in and perform. But I mean, I worked hard, tried to do my best, and then I think my relationship with the head coach kind of faded off, and we were just bumping heads a lot. And then I would say he was a very emotional guy, so like something happens, like assume like basically like I'm not about to play. Like let's say we like bump heads, I'm not about to play. I'm not about to play at practice. Like a lot of times, like I feel like some players like if they didn't have the best relationship, like they wouldn't even play at practice and they'd just sit on the sideline and it's like now what am I like at least I don't even have like a stage to prove myself. But I think I just fell out of love with the game. It wasn't fun for me. It felt like more like a job. Like it wasn't like the way we played wasn't fun. I wasn't playing as much as I wanted to. I thought I'm never the one to really complain. Like I always work my ass off and then like earn my spot. And I felt like I did that. And I felt like everyone saw that and noticed that. But then like when it came to game time, it was just like I wasn't starting or I wasn't getting the minutes I wanted. I was like, whatever. And like I just kept working. And then one game that really stuck out to me was we played against this D2. So he split the team up into two teams. It was like the A team and the B team, right? So in the spring season, I thought I was performing well. Like I was scoring at practice, I was doing well. So I think when the roster comes out, I don't get picked for the A team. So I'm like, that's like kind of crazy because like I was a starter and I'm playing well now. And like he always tells me like, oh, like I see you a big role in this team, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, cool. Right, so I don't get picked for the first team. Like I didn't get picked to start or be on the bench. So I'm like, I'm already like pissed at that. Yeah, so then he's like, all right, you're on the second team and then like you're gonna prove yourself. I was like, all right, cool. Like I just want to play. I show up like the day before we know the starting lineup, I show up in the locker room, like locked in, like headphones in. I look at the board and then I'm on the bench for the B team. And I'm like, there's just no way. And I was just pissed off at that. And then I had like a decent game. But then after that, I just knew like, I think it's better off if I just go somewhere else. Cause I don't want to do something like react in a bad way or say something and then like screw up my chance to play. And I was like, I'm just not having fun anymore. So I might as well. And we're already losing teams. So it's like, how bad can it really get? So I was like, I'd rather take the risk and know I tried to find something that was better, find something that I enjoyed, because it's like I didn't enjoy playing anymore. I was thinking about quitting. I was like, I might just be a student, finish out my 2 years of college. So I was like, I took the risk. I entered the portal, which was really hard. I had coaches that told me they had like spots for me before I got in, and then I got in and it was kind of like, oh, our team's full. And then I was kind of like, damn. So originally I was going to take a gap semester, but then some coaches put me on with the University of Lynchburg. I got a really good scholarship offer where my school was pretty much paid for. So I was like, this is kind of a no-brainer. I went and it ended up being really fun. I started almost every game, scored goals, bonded really well with the team. It was new for me, but it was definitely fun, and I definitely don't regret my decision.
Did you say that your love for the game kind of like changed after leaving Radford?
Yeah, because I think it's fun now. It's not like the way we play is fun. I get to play in a system that like suits me. Like I get put in positions to score goals. I get put in positions to where we keep the ball a lot more, where we play a good style of soccer. It's not like, I feel like at Radford we kind of play just to like, I think like where there's no confidence there, even from the coach. Like there was one of our games where like on ESPN the guy asked like the coaches what are the keys to the game, and then like the other team coaches was like, oh, score early, keep the ball, like press high, and our coaches said like survive the first 20 minutes. Like that mentality is just like, it already shows fear, you know? The coach isn't confident. What do you think that passes on to like the players? So I just think there were so many things wrong, and I was just like, I'm not gonna spend my 4 years trying to fix this. You know, like I tried for 2 years, and I mean it's the same thing. So like I was just like, I'd rather try somewhere else.
How was it like going into Radford with some of the boys too?
I mean, Radford was a really fun time. I got to play with some of my best friends. I met some of my best friends there. It was a really fun time, like off the field, even on the field. Sometimes, like we play like pickup, and that was really fun. Like the people I met there, like I love, and I don't regret going there necessarily. Like I think I met a lot of good people, and I feel like I got a lot better there. Like we played against really good competition there, and I got a lot better. So I mean, I don't really regret going there. I just wish things would have worked out differently.
How would you say was the competition going from D1 to D3 now?
I think the quality is like, I think there's definitely players in D3 and D2 that can play D1. I just think in D1, there's more quality. In D3, not every team you play is good. Like there's certain teams that are like, okay, this team's good. Like this team could probably play a D1 team and like compete or beat a D1 team and whatever. But I think there's just more teams in D1 that are good. Like a lot, like some games in D3 is just like, but it's just like, you know, the quality is like just watching them. You know, like the quality of the players just isn't there. So I mean, I'll just say D1 there's more quality, but that's not to say like I've played D2 teams that are really good. I've played D3 teams that are really good. There's ballers in all divisions. I just think like there's more of them in D1.
Well, you're also a student as well. How's student life?
I think Radford was easier because I could take online classes, but Lynchburg is harder because I have to go to all 5 classes in person. Well, right now I'm taking 18 credits, so I'm taking 6 classes. So I'm taking 1 online and 5 in person. I'm trying to like push myself academically a bit more. I mean, yeah, I think I'm doing well. It's nothing like, I think Lynchburg's a little harder, but it's nothing like crazy. It's manageable.
Any tips for someone who needs a little bit of help, or like is I guess scared to like going into like college soccer and then have to be a student as well? Like what helped you, I guess?
As far as like on the field, I think don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are part of the game. Like in your best game, you're still gonna miss a pass or you're gonna get strapped in a 1v1. Like you're gonna mess up. So it's like when it happens, don't make it such a big deal and let it ruin the rest of your game. I think like just focus, take it play by play. Don't stress too much on, oh, if this happens, what am I gonna do? Just take it play by play, be in the moment. Like if I'm just making a simple pass, just focus on that. If this is my time to shoot, just focus on that. Don't get too ahead of yourself or don't focus on pass plays. And then just come in playing confident. Like don't be scared. Like, go in there, show them what you have and play confident. And then as far as school, I think college isn't crazy hard. I think it's you just gotta manage your time well. I think you can still make time to do everything you want to do. Like if you like going out, you can do that. Like if you want to hang with your friends, I think it's just having priorities and making sure you get your schoolwork done like early. I think because once you wait for the last time, then you have a bunch of assignments and all that, and it can be overwhelming. And you don't want to just sit there for 6 hours doing homework. I'd rather do like an hour a day of homework rather than sitting there for 6 hours on a Saturday night trying to do all this homework. Like me personally. So just managing your time well.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi. Without a doubt, Messi. Ronaldo's still a GOAT, but Messi.
You built like Ronaldo, bro.
What does that have to do? Have you seen Messi play? You know what, when Pep was talking about how like there's something in football that you just can't like calculate, there's no stat for it. I feel like Messi just has that. I think Ronaldo's a great player for sure. I don't think you have to love one and hate the other. I think Messi's like 1A, Ronaldo's like 1B.
Any favorite teams?
Arsenal, for sure.
Arsenal.
The Gooners.
Why Arsenal?
I've always watched them since a young age. When I first started watching the Prem, they were like the first team I really started watching them. I started watching them in like 2012, 2013, around that season, and that kind of just stuck with them. And I mean, they're really fun to watch now. They've definitely had some hard seasons where it was tough being a fan, but I mean, you gotta stay down to come up, and we up now. You know, Champions League, top of the league, can't be happier.
Beating Bayern?
I think it's gonna be a fair game because I think Bayern isn't what they used to be. Don't get me wrong; they still have quality players. Like they have Kane, Sané. They have quality players, but I mean, I think they just haven't performed as best as they could, and that shows even in Bundesliga. Like they're like 10 or 12 points behind. They're like there's a huge gap. Yeah. So I mean, I think it's gonna be a game for sure. Like I'm not doubting them. Like it's Champions League. I think we just have to take care of our business. Bro. Everyone keeps bringing up the 10-2. Bro, my friends went back and they sent the starting lineup. Bro, we had Mustafi, Nacho Monreal. Like, bro, we had our wingers were Theo Walcott, Alexis Sanchez. We had Giroud at 9. Like, no, they're good. But I'm saying like against that Bayern team, bro. No.
Why do you play?
Why do I play? For fun. That's all it's ever really been. It's no like deep meaning or anything. No one in my family really played soccer before me. It's just like I just play out of love for the game, just for fun. I started playing as like just a hobby, but now it's just a way of life now. And I think soccer is also like I've met some of like the most important people in my life playing soccer. I've met some of my best friends playing soccer. Like it's brought so much to me. It's allowed me to travel like the US, go to places I never would have gone, ODP and stuff like that. I've met so many people and like so I'm just forever grateful for that. And the experiences it's been been really fun. And it brought so many different people together. People like if it was like if I didn't meet you playing soccer, I probably wouldn't talk to you. But like now we play soccer and like we're best friends. Like and it's just like a different bond, you know, when you play like when you're like friends with someone off the field, but like now you play with them and you guys are good. Like that's just like
good, though.
yeah, you gotta be good. You gotta be good.
Is there an angle to this soccer career, you know, pro, or like just want to keep on playing semi-pro after college? Something?
Honestly, I don't really know yet. I'm still deciding whether I want to try to go pro or like try to go in that realm. I think I definitely could if I wanted to, for sure. I don't know yet. It's not a matter if I'm gonna play soccer or not after. Like, I definitely am, but it's just like at what level I really want to go to. I kind of want to go pro to try to like just say like, you know, like just make my like that dream come true of like I played like professional soccer. But I don't know yet. I mean, we'll kind of see how this last year. I'm kind of basing it off this last year goes and like what comes to that. Like, I'm hoping to make a good run in the national tournament. I mean, kind of see where it goes from there. Not like I'm not stressing about it. I'm not like worrying too much. I'm just kind of taking it day by day and see how it turns out. Yeah.
You had any funny or like, embarrassing moments during college soccer?
I don't know, probably just like shit talking at practice. Cause like, okay, to me, I talk like, I grew up like even at like SYC, we all grew up just talking, but it wasn't like we hated each other. You know, it was to laugh. It was just for fun. So like sometimes I'll do it in game and people like genuinely think I'm trying to like beef with them or like be mad at them. And it's like, bro, I'm just doing this for like it's fun. I think it brings the best out of everybody. Like if it's controlled, like once it gets out of pocket, it's like, hey, all right. But like I practice and stuff. I think it's fun. I don't do it out of like ego or like just like, oh, I'm better than you are. I just do it just to get in their head, like just for a laugh. Like favorite players of all time. I think I have 3. I think one is Ronaldinho, Zidane. Probably watch Zidane. Zidane is just like art. And then I'd probably say Neymar. I think Neymar gets a lot of hate, but I think like the way he plays is like, it's just really entertaining. And I think that's one thing we don't have in modern football. Like, I don't think enough players are entertaining anymore. Don't get me wrong, like you want to win and everything, and for sure, but like, I think there should be a bit more like flair, a bit more like excitement, a bit more fun. I think sometimes like teams play too robotic. I'm not saying that's a bad thing necessarily, but like, yeah, I think there should be a bit more like free flow. Like I think, and like a Thierry Henry interview, would always talk like Pep would always coach until like the like final third, and then after that, it's kind of just like this is you, like this is what I brought you here for, like be creative. Not saying don't pass, but like have fun, do skills, score nice goals.
Patrick, do you have a 6-pack?
I hope so.
And I think we're the same height, right? It's my son.
Don't leave. Let me
take off my shoes real quick.
Let me take my shoes off. Not too much.
All right, buddy. All right, anything else you want to say, Pat?
Shout out Futbol Familia.
Yo!
Hey!
Too much power.
You put this shit at the end, bloopers.
What is your name?
Patrick Figueroa. Am I looking at the camera or am I looking I'm gonna look at you.
Yo.
Oh shit.